Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we have a lot planned, such as getting a cobblestone generator set up and getting ourselves some clay. Hopefully you guys are ready. Hey guys, welcome back. So we have a bit to go over today, but first I wanted to mention last episode in the Modern Skyblock 3 Departed, we went ahead and made this mob farm. So you can see there is tons of them over there ready to be mashed up, and in here, I did go ahead and make a, or get a few more of these loot bags. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of them that I got out of here, plus some of the other materials that you get from just, you know, normal taking out mobs. Including I got a witch hat, which is kind of nice. Also, I got two other hats. I got the overdose hat, and I got the raccoon hat, which you can't see very well because I have this on here. But this is a pretty cool mod. You can actually customize the individual colors of these guys. Actually change the alpha, the transparency of it. You can save them, you can do all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Some of the things that you can do. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep any of these on for right now. I'm gonna actually go here, and I should be able to remove them. Okay. So with that done, we can go ahead and move on and open some of these awesome bags. I did open a loot bag earlier and got a Salamander's Eye, which is kind of ridiculous. But I can show you, it was out of this bag here. And I'm pretty sure it's in one of these sections right there. There it is, Salamander's Eye. It comes out of this loot bag. So let's see what we can get out of this. So we got melon seeds, more armor. Got some more redstonia there. And all these common loot bags. I'm hoping for some string. Oh, and I have another uncommon loot bag. Oh, we got an enchantment book, thorns, and we got iron. Nice, we got iron right off the bat. I'm wondering if actually getting iron this way is one of the few ways you can do this. Looks like a lot of this is junk that you do get, so that is something to keep an eye out for. But we are getting a few nice items. This one's really nice because it displaces blaze fireballs and reflects gas fireballs. I don't know how exactly the nether is in this pack, but you know, that could be useful. Okay, so it looks like we've kind of cleared most of this stuff in here. We're gonna need gunpowder today, so I'm gonna take that out. Let's go ahead and take a look at our quest book. So we're gonna work towards the combustion guy here. So it does say we are going to need the wooden combustion heater, the wooden casting, and a button to activate all of this. So let's kind of get some of that stuff going. I'm actually going to put some of the items we need here, and I can take some of that experience, no big deal. Also, you get the infinity booster cards when you kill Enderman, so that is something to also keep in mind. And by the way, these guys are restricted. It says you cannot access them yet, so there has to be a command that's ran, and I'll show you what happens whenever you hold the item. You drop it on the ground. Just like that. It's kind of weird how it works, but it does work, and you can shift them into a chest, but you can't use them, can't hold them. Kind of interesting how that works. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop on into this thing. So the first thing we're going to need is honestly, we're going to need a frame. But we can go into just this mod in general, just sky resources. And we should have a whole list of stuff. It may actually be, there we go, combined. So wooden casings require a wooden gear, which is going to require logs and a stick. That is going to get us a wooden gear. And I guess it's interchangeable, is my guess. So let's go ahead and do that. So we should be able to make this. That'll give us the first item that we need on our list. And then we're going to need to move on to, not a condenser. Let's see. We're looking for a combustion heater. There we go. And that's where we need the gunpowder. So let's go ahead and get enough wood for this. We'll pop that gunpowder in there, and we got a component. And I'm pretty sure it was wood, right around that. And then you get the wooden combustion heater. Now you see there is a speed and efficiency on here. That does affect how this machine works. So just keep that in mind. Then we also need a button. And that should complete that quest. Awesome. So let's take a look at this. In order to make many of the basic items from Sky Resources, there are a few and a few other mods. You're going to need to construct a multi-block combustion chamber. So you can also take a look at this in your other guide. If you take a look down here into Stage 2 Resource Production, this is where it kind of goes over all of that. You see you have your castings and tells you which things this casting works for, such as the combustion heater, the heat providers, and the condensers. So we're about to find out how this works. I don't actually know too much about how it works. I know that it says max HU, and HU is how the power works in this. So I'm kind of iffy on how this works. But you place the block in there, then you place a button on here. That's how you activate it. Now I see that the HU is not there. Okay. It does say the multi-block is not formed. So wooden casing, combustion heater, multi-block not formed. I'm guessing we're going to need some other stuff. Alright, so I did some digging, and it looks like we're going to need a little bit more than just this, but not too much more. I actually want to kind of move this to a different location now that I'm kind of looking at how this thing is going to work. And I didn't actually see, it may say in the book how to actually set this guy up. It does say make sure the structure is valid. I don't know if these things actually have their own structures that show up, but that'd be pretty interesting to see. So yeah, we do the same process. We kind of set this guy up like this, but we are going to need some regular wood. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Okay, so I know I'm going to need some wood on each side of these guys. So I need wood all around it. I mean, not all around it. I don't need these corners at all. I don't need these guys. I don't need the blocks below them. But there is a couple blocks that I will want. And that is a block above this one. And I'm going to need some kind of stairs to get up here, because I'm going to be breaking that block quite a bit, which means we are going to be we're going to need to get ourselves an axe really soon. I think that this is just going to make our life a little bit easier. And I think I have everything else. I'm going to need a tool binding. That's it. So I should be able to make just about everything in our part builder. So tool rod, binding. I know it's a really crappy tool, but it will get the job done for sure. And it'll be faster than using a regular old tool. Alright, can we not pick up that block? That's going to bug me. Alright, so let's go ahead and make a little staircase. Staircase just to get up here. And we can do that over here. Perfect. Alright, so we need access to this button down here. We need a way to get up here. And we're going to start putting some items in this thing. But as you can see, the multi-block is not formed, which is okay. That's where we're going to enclose this with one more block of wood. And then the multi-block is formed. Perfect. So we need to get some kind of fuel inside here. I'm hoping that wood works, and it does. Okay, so wood is going to be the way we get this. And we should be able to move on. Okay. So, next step. We're going to get dirt. And remember how last episode I said to get dirt, you need to make the combustion here with 4 plant matter. But it's also going to use 100 of the HU. So just keep that in mind. So you can only do one at a time. But it seems to fill up quite fast. So you only get 3 plant matter from this. So I'm going to do a few. There we go, that's 9. And there we go, we got 12. That works for me. It looks like we could probably do one more set, but I'm not too worried about it. So there we go, we have 3 sets of 4. And that'll allow us to get 3 pieces of dirt, as surprising as that may sound. So all we have to do is throw all of these in here, close it back up, and hit this button. And you get that explosion. And we can pick up our dirt. Awesome. So, we just got dirt. How cool is that? So let's see what our quests say. And maybe we get some cool items out of here. So we can claim this. We get a loot chest. Where does it say? Where do other ones happen at? Ah, our dirt. Here we go. So it's a console command that's going to open something up. You unlock the stage Skyblocker. So there we go. So all of this now starts. How cool is that? Ooh, what do we got? Compact raw pork chop. Ooh, that's going to be really handy really soon. As soon as we get this furnace going. So with that in mind, I would like to get some things done. So we have enough to do this. I can actually use some of this dirt down here for this, but our next quest says we need to make a dirt furnace. So you can't afford, or you can't craft a regular furnace yet, so cooking and smelting, you're going to need the next best thing, a dirt furnace. It works just like a regular furnace, but it uses 3 times more fuel. That sounds awesome. So let's go ahead and make a dirt furnace. I'm guessing that it's made the exact same way a normal furnace is, just with dirt. Is that going to be my guess? Let's take a look. No. 1 piece of dirt. That's a lot better. I can respect that. Okay, so that's actually not that bad. That's actually better than what I was thinking, because I thought it was going to take a lot more work to get that guy. But no, just a little bit of gunpowder. Good thing I was kind of farming that stuff. And our 1 new piece of dirt that we just got. And bam, we got another quest completed. So, we got another loot chest. Perfect. So we're kind of getting through this side, working our way towards getting cobblestone. As you can see now, we have an option to get blaze powder blocks. And that underneath this, it says now you can make blaze powder. It says you can craft it into blocks and put it above a torch to obtain lava. Melting it could take a few minutes, and if you're lucky, it could even take you a few seconds. So, getting a blaze powder block will be something to actually get, because that will allow us to get to cobblestone. So I do know that blaze powder is there, but what is the blaze powder block? So just 4 pieces of blaze powder. That's not bad. So we can actually do that, because blaze powder is actually this. Let me actually go ahead and make sure that was filled. Let me go ahead and get this started while we wait. It's actually a couple pieces of powder here, blaze powder, or gunpowder. And as you notice, I put 2 in there, so we should, in theory, get 2 back, right? Yeah, 3 actually. Okay. So I'm gonna put this back in here. Should be ready to go. That should give us another one. And that'll give us at least 1 block of lava. Now, I don't think we can pick up the lava. Oh, it gave us 2? Oh, it gave us 3. Oh, wow. So it gave us quite a bit. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, we can make this block, but we got to be careful where we place this thing. And as of right now, we don't really have a torch because we haven't really placed down our furnace. So let me go ahead and place that down. And let's see. What all can we do with this? That would be something that I really want to get is a cobblestone generator, don't get me wrong. But I just don't think we can get there quite yet. We are going to need clay. If we do this strategically enough, we could do it without a bucket. And that would not be a bad idea, right? Because we can pick up water. That is not the issue. We need to find somewhere to place the lava, or place this. And we could use dirt. Half slabs, I'm pretty sure they do burn. But the crafting stations don't burn. That is something that I do know. But what else could we do? You know, I could just make a temporary setup. I don't think that would be too hard to do. So let's go ahead and try this. Let's do what I've actually done in the past. And I think if you prevent half slabs from burning, they won't burn, you know. If anything, it will catch the whole base on fire and the game will be over. but I'm pretty sure that I can do this. So, I'm going to want it at this level, so I need it 1 block up to be able to hold all the water and hold the fluid. So it looks like I have this down just 1. Honestly, I can place it just on this level alone and just build up 1. That would work just fine, just like this. So if I remember correctly, water goes here, has a block to actually drain, needs to drain down, so this needs to be an empty hole, and then the lava will be a source block right here. I hope I'm correct. So, right now this is a full block, so I don't want that. But this is where the source block of lava is actually going to go. So I just kind of want to get my pattern set up so I can get this done. And then we can figure out where to actually place this torch and get this guy turned into lava, because that's exactly what we're working towards. So sweet. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and get this built, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we should be able to pick up the water here. I hope. Without picking up all of it, I'm going to use this guy. This should be a smaller amount, right? It does a single, which is 1 bucket. And I should be able to place that 1 bucket right here. But first, I want to get a kind of structure built so I can... Oh, that didn't work. Uh-oh. Does water have some kind of fall... anti-fall thing? Uh-oh, that could be a big deal. I know what we could do. We do have an extra level down here. So that's going to be my only way to really get a torch placed. So I'll have to build down this level and make sure it extends across. Extends across here. Just so I can be sure that I can place a torch underneath this block. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a plan to me. So I'm working towards getting that over here. I need this to be a full block down below. So right now it's a half block. So now it's a full block. All right, and I can go ahead and remove this because I no longer need that. And can close it up. And I'm guessing that that block is probably going to burn. Don't know, but you know, we will have a failsafe just in case this platform decides to burn. This block will go. And it will disappear. Okay. So right now, this is a half slab, so it should not, in theory, catch on fire. Our water should place fine here. And then our lava stream will come across here. We'll meet with the water. Right here is where our cobblestone will go. Okay. Moment of triumph. So let's go ahead and actually get a log turned into a piece of charcoal. So that is interesting. It's going to actually use 3 times more fuel to do this. And then it's just a waiting game. So we have to kind of wait for our torch to kind of do its thing. And melt this guy. Okay. So now that I have this, I really want to make sure that I have the water already placed down. So let me go ahead and place the water. So that's doing its thing, like I want it to do. And now the lava. This is where this is kind of going to be weird. As soon as this changes, I need to make sure that I get this block right here. I need to make sure that this block gets placed and also this one next to it. Okay, so. Oh, wait, hold on. This is going to go here. Actually, is this riding on... This is riding, I think, on the wrong level. Oh boy, I may have to completely redo this. Because I don't think this is going to work this way. Because... Oh, maybe it will. Yes, it will. Okay, yeah, it definitely will. I just have to go up 1 more with this. I just need to make sure this is not a full slab. Okay. Alright, so I think this is going to work. Like that. So now this is a regular block. This will go up one more. I don't know. We're about to find out. Oh boy. Kind of worried. How this is actually going to go. So I need to actually have a platform right here that I can get up to, because this is actually going to be the place where this is going to happen. I might need to get some more half slabs. Just to be on the safe side. Because I don't want this catching on fire. I have a feeling it will. But if I can get just a few pieces of cobblestone before that happens, I'll be much happy. Very happy. And I also need to catch this, like, before it melts this block down here. Oh boy, we have a little ways to go. Alright, so it just turned, and I'm going to try and place this down here as best I can. Oh boy, this is going to be a tight squeeze. I want to get it right there. Perfect. Alright, and close that off. I don't want my base to catch on fire by accident. Whew! Okay, so I think we can gather our first few pieces of cobblestone now that we have this setting up here. So it is kind of... There we go. We got our first piece. Wow, this is pretty nice. Actually, as you see, I did move the lava source up one block. So before it changed, I was able to change that. Because I was like, something looks odd. And I was like, oh yeah, this is actually too far back. It needs to be like right next to it. So we have our old-fashioned cobblestone generator. And from the looks of it, it's not catching fire. So that is a good thing. I'm pretty sure I've read somewhere that slabs are not flammable, at least the top half, so something like that. So we have a few pieces now. Bam, we got our cobblestone quest. If anything, I can start to change this thing. And at least I can make so that way this is not an issue. So that way, I mean, if it does catch fire, which it doesn't look like it will, which is a nice thing. I really don't like having this bottom piece cobblestone because, of course, you can accidentally break through it with your pick. And you wouldn't want that. But yeah, we've already got enough cobblestone that I could easily upgrade my Tinker's Tool, which is something that I want to do. So I don't think I can actually change out the parts, but we're going to find out. So, can I do this? Yes. Can I change out the part? Finally, perfect. So I can change out the part on this, I can change out the part on my sword, and upgrade my sword and make it a little bit better. And same with my axe head. All of which need to be upgraded. I hope my sword can be upgraded. It did level up. There we go. And same with my axe. All of which are now leveled and ready for some performing. So now this is a lot faster. As you can see, I can gather quite a bit more. I do want to place that there. There we go. So now I won't have blocks just trying to head in that direction for some reason. I can stand right here and pretty much capture everything. You know what I just did? I just lost... I just lost my lava. Oh no! Why did I do that? Oh boy. I got to go through that whole process again. Well, I'll be back. Alright, so finally got my lava back. Kind of ridiculous, actually. I super derped there. So yeah, I should not be placing blocks down. I don't know why I actually decided to do that. Oh boy. But yeah, don't place half slabs on your lava. I meant to place it above the lava. Right here is where I was actually trying to place it. So let me actually do that. Let me go ahead and... There we go. So our lava's covered up. We have no risk of falling into it, and it kind of prevents our items from going there a little bit. So, not much, but just a little bit. Yeah, we're gathering quite a bit of cobblestone, and that means we're going to need to get a drawer set up for this, and get this started. But I was wondering, is there any more quests that are kind of related to what cobblestone can give you? So, right here, we have it completed. I already completed that quest, right? Right? Why is it not working? Let me see. Pretty sure I completed it. It says it's in red, though, which means it's uncompleted. I have 23. Resource. Oh, 1 of 2 tasks. Okay, so we need to make 1 compressed cobblestone. Aha! Like so. Right? And that allows us to complete that. There we go. It says now that you have water and lava, you can make a traditional cobblestone generator. Cool beans. Perfect. So we have that. Also, the fishing rod is something kind of cool that we could eventually make if we got some string. We don't actually have string right now, so I can't really make a fishing rod. Let me take a look at some other things. So clay. By inserting water into dirt, you are able to make clay or compressed clay by inserting it into compressed dirt. So that's kind of interesting. This is going to be our push towards getting clay. Let's open up some of these chests, actually. So we're getting some baubles from Britannia, which is kind of funny. So we got Royal Nugget. Awesome. And we got a tome. Sweet. I'm pretty sure this, yeah, it's like a book. Oh, so there you go. We start seeing that this guy's starting to catch fire. Let's go ahead and kind of get this under control here. What I don't want is that bottom block to disappear. So let me actually, while I'm catching this on fire, let me go ahead and turn this down here. Right? Can I place it? Uh-oh. This is going to be an issue, isn't it? I want to replace this block. Because if the lava works anything like the water did, that's going to be an issue. Alright, don't fail me now, Minecraft. Don't fail me now. Okay, so there's a block right there. So there, as long as that's there, I'm okay. I don't want that lava disappearing on me. This is, you know, all this stuff can be fixed pretty easy. And we should be good to go there. Pop in and fix my other side. I knew this was going to happen, but at least it gave me enough time to gather some cobblestone. You know? That was the main thing. So we have that covered up. And I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up and be right back. Alright, so now that I got that fixed, we should be able to kind of make our first piece of clay. I was going to actually look at this tome here. Okay, so it's a book that's filled with all the books. That is a perfect gift. I really like that. So yeah, I'm going to keep that on me. That's probably going to be a hotbar item right there. That has every book that you can imagine in here. Industrial foregoing. It changes it to it. Is there any way that I can... Oh no, it just lets you... Okay, yeah, it does have a UI. I don't remember exactly how... Oh yeah. Control or just right click, right? Right click. Okay. Left click to select your book. Right click to go back to the tomb. Or left click to go back to the tomb. Or tome. However you want to pronounce it. Okay, so we're going to take our piece of dirt. And I guess we can go ahead and make another piece of dirt. Which seems to be perfectly fine for me. So I'll grab all that. We do have enough plant matter to do that. And this guy needs to be charged up. I will throw 4 of those inside there. And bam, we get ourselves a piece of dirt, right? Okay, we already picked it up. So good. Alright, so with this piece of dirt, I should be able to pick up water and shift right click onto the dirt, and it gives me clay. Nice, okay. So now we have clay, and that's going to open up some new items for us. So we get another chest, and the clay kind of folds into some other things, and of course we have a regular furnace that I know we can now make, so let's actually try and make that. There we go. So no longer do we have to worry about this furnace. We can use a regular furnace and keep our wood in that. And that should open up even more. There we go. So we're working our way through this. We are getting there pretty slow. This is not going to be a fast playthrough by any means. So just keep that in mind. I'm sure once we hit a certain point, things are going to start speeding up just a little bit. But for right now, it's looking pretty good. All right, so let's get through. What is this? A head bobble? What? Oh, goodness. Alright, so hopefully by next episode we should have a bit more clay made up, so I'll try and work on that, and that'll allow us to be able to progress further in the future episodes. So hopefully you guys are ready for that. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and as always, thanks for watching.
Let's go!